we got rejected at the mall. He came back with a gun. Bro, this is some of the lamest shit you can do as a man after rejection, dude. You gonna kill her just because she said no? Like, nigga, get your looks up, bro. Get your looks up, my nigga. Go get a haircut, get some earrings, get your looks up, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it.
I get out of my car, and then I bend down to, like, go get something to all these guys over there. One of them starts, like, basically asking me for my number, and I was just like, no. It was a verbal argument at first, and then he pulls a gun out, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I bet you gave him that number then, huh?
I bet
you gave him that number then, huh? I would give my number too.
I'm not afraid to hit women. I beat women. I slap women. It's just like, oh, I'll shoot you. And next thing I know,
nigga, all this shit because she didn't want to give you her number. All this shit because she didn't want to give you her number, bro. Nigga, if you don't fucking take a look in the mirror, bro. She didn't want to give you the number because you probably ugly, bro. I'm gonna keep it up with you, dude. What you gonna do? You gonna pull a gun out on me too? You probably ugly as hell, bro. You probably look like a little Oompa Loompa or some shit, bro. You look like a goofball, bro. So go get a haircut, get some earrings, bro. Get in that gym.
Thinking that they're gonna get shot at. They start out with saying to the back, frightened for their lives, thinking that they're gonna get shot at. They start out with saying, asking if you have a gun.
No, sir. That's his license. See, I'm trying to see, I got a gift. Yes, it's a pistol. Yeah.
Tuesday, July 8th, 2025, Wellington, Florida. In the parking lot of the Wellington Green Mall, a social rejection escalates into a high-risk criminal incident. A 17-year-old minor, already under judicial supervision, threatens two women with a firearm after being rejected. What makes the case critical is not only the intimidation itself, but what is later confirmed. The weapon does not belong to him. One of the firearms is reported stolen, and the situation forces the victims to seek refuge inside the mall, shifting the danger into an enclosed public space with uninvolved civilians. From that point on, police intervention moves away from mediating.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. A nigga like this, I can already tell he a menace to society, bro. He probably in some gang or some shit, bro. Probably done a lot of illegal shit growing up. He got a gun at the age of 17 years old. For a nigga like this, the best thing for him to do is to go to jail, bro. The best thing although I don't really like the prison system, bro. It is very, very sufficient and very good at scaring niggas, bro. The prison system is very good at scaring niggas. So hopefully he can go to prison and get scared a little bit. Oh shit, they raping niggas up in here for real, huh? They niggas for real getting raped up in this bitch, huh? And then once he get out,
and toward reconstructing how a minor with prior involvement in the system had gained access to a gun and used it to intimidate others in a public setting. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime. Get your daily dose of day.
Right. Get your daily dose of crime, y'all.
Moment and tune in.
So basically what happened is I came here to drop my friend off to her job. Okay. I'm in my car, I'm putting on my makeup, I get out of my car, and then I bend down to like go get something, I guess obviously I was scared over there. So then he rolls down his window, one of them starts like basically asking me for my number, and I was just like, no. So then after I said no, they start calling me like a and like all this stuff.
Oh, what?
And after I said no, they start calling me
toot?
Like a and like all this stuff. Like they start like saying, oh, why is my ass out? Like calling me a okay. So I walk inside and I call my friend.
Bro, if you over here complaining about a girl's ass being out, bro, and that's not your girl, my nigga, you're gay. If you don't have a girl or that's not your girl and you're over here complaining about a girl's ass being out, you're gay, my nigga. That's just what it is, bro. What the fuck is there to complain for, bro? What is there to complain for, nigga? I know you looking at that shit. I know you probably over here, nigga, why the fuck your ass out? And you over here all like, nigga, all got magnifying glass just to see that shit.
So we went and we were like, why are you like, what, like, why? Like, she was like, oh, why are you harassing my friend? This and that. And then everything was like, it was a verbal argument at first. Okay. And then all of a sudden, the guy hops out the car and he has like a gun, right? So then we're still talking, whatever. But then as soon as he cocks it back, and he's like threatening like pistol whip us and like shoot us and stuff. We kind of walk. I like drive. We walk.
Right.
We like,
that's why you niggas can't have guns, bro.
What do you mean he cocked it back?
Like he grabbed it
and then he pulled it out.
He was talking with it for a minute.
You gonna kill a girl just because she said no?
Then he cocked it back and he started like pointing it at us. And then he came up to us. He was like, "I'm not afraid to hit women. I beat women. I slap women." And then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pistol whip you guys." Then he came back. He came inside.
Where did all the
Hey, everybody know, or not everybody know. Everybody who done got arrested for hitting women never bragged about that shit, bro. They just did it. Every NBA ass NFL playing ass nigga who got arrested for hitting they female, they girl, bro. They never bragged about it, they just did it, bro. That's how you know a nigga bluffing, bro.
This happened outside in the parking lot.
I'm not afraid to hit women.
Near my car and
then, bro.
his
If you're
truck
not afraid.
were like, cause I had parked there.
Now them NFL and NBA playing ass, them niggas not afraid, bro. Them niggas not afraid. You know why? Cause bro, they could damn near. She could be in the ICU after what they did to her, bro. She could be in the ICU, my nigga. And guess what? Little 5-game suspension ain't shit. It ain't shit. Adam Silver. Oh no, 5 games, bro. Just don't let it happen again.
Okay, can you describe what the gun looked like?
And then they're gonna slip the girl a couple $1 million, probably $1 million
honestly,
or two.
like, I was kinda
They really
nervous.
don't even get their money's worth for it.
I was in front of it because I didn't want
It
to
all
know.
ends up in
It
a
was
plea
literally
deal.
like this big. It wasn't even a big gun. But he did reload it. Like, I don't know if
Shit,
it had
it
ammo
don't
in
gotta
it,
be
but
gun.
he did
It don't
reload
gotta
it.
be a big gun. It just gotta work.
He did reload it.
As long as it work, I'm scared that gun.
Had it
Oh
in it, but
shit!
he did.
I just burped like crazy. Man, I was about to say, as long as it work, I'm scared that gun.
And
Bro.
that's when
And
I
it was
walked away.
small and
And then he kept on chasing us, and then I just told her, let's go, because I'm not trying to get shot at. I mean, he's obviously not doing anything
Yeah.
right now, but we don't
Right.
know.
So
if
we
he will.
Can you describe what it looked like to me?
He was like about this, like this tall.
Like to my eyes.
And then he was this tall. He was like he was wearing a black wife beater, and then like a black sweatpants, and he had like
short hair.
What was he
black
driving?
hair.
There
He was a
white-
passenger in this white truck. I got a picture. Oh, I have a picture of him. I can just show you.
There you go.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
you were recording
He
when
was pointing a gun at us. Like,
At this stage, officers begin focusing on the young man's behavior rather than the earlier verbal exchange. They do not see an isolated reaction that fades, but a sustained escalation triggered by a minor moment of frustration. Turning to intimidation would suggest a need for control rather than a brief emotional outburst. And for investigators, the key detail is not that the conflict continued, but that there was no attempt to disengage or de-escalate, indicating that the goal was not to end the situation, but to force an outcome through threat.
I'm gonna take. This is what he looked like.
Is that the same guy that we're out with?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And then he had like another white friend, and he was like a little taller.
And then two
Yeah,
girls.
that is him.
Is it?
Same underwear and everything.
Nigga said same underwear. That's the one thing you remember, bro. You freak ass nigga, man. You freak ass cop. You freak ass cop. You freak ass, bro. The one thing you remember about a nigga is his underwear and not his shirt, not his pants, bro. You remember what his underwear looked like. You don't remember what his hair looked like. Well, what color his hair is, bro. You don't remember what color his shirt. You gonna point out the underwear. You need to be investigated, bro. You was on the
This
island.
was the
with
young
FC.
man who had the gun.
Yes.
And he came here.
You can
to
see
my-
he's reaching into his pants, like for it.
Well, I can't
Oh, well,
say
yeah,
what.
you
I can
can't.
see his hand in his pants. Absolutely.
But did you tell him how he came here?
Oh, and then he came inside, and like I was kind of
Dumbass nigga, why would you come
walking this way?
inside?
Then he walks kind of back towards me because he sees me over there. So then he starts like telling them, "Oh, we came up to them and harassed them, and that's
hold
why
on
he
one
did
second.
that."
Is this the other gentleman that we're looking for?
So yeah, like those are all the people that were there. The girls were the ones that shouted out to me, calling me names and stuff, and then the guys. He was actually first asking for my number, and then I said no, and then they started like calling me names and stuff.
Nigga, what? Like, how did she say no? If the nigga pulled out a gun and said, "I'm not afraid to hit women. I'll pistol whip you right now." Yada yada yada. How the fuck? I don't know, bro. It seemed a little fishy. It's no way, or it's either he lame as hell, or she said more than just no. She said, "Fuck you, fuck no, get the fuck away from me, ew, go, bye, boy, bye. You ain't on my level." She had to say something else, bro. I don't know. It's either that or that nigga just lame, which is a great chance he's a lame.
So you get out of the car, and what happened?
So I got out of the car, and then
Which one
I
y'all
opened
think,
my back
bro?
car door because I'm looking for something.
I low
So
key
bent
believe the
over,
nigga,
right?
or
I guess,
I
they were
believe her full
position,
story.
like I guess they see my butt. So then I go back in, get out of my car, and then that one that had the gun
Hold on,
bent
let me go
over,
back.
right? I guess they were in position, like I guess they see my butt. So then I go back in, get
I
out
was
my
wondering,
car,
like, how the
and
fuck did
then
you get here?
the
To, like, the butt part.
one that had the gun rolled down his window asking me for my number.
Okay.
Right, first he said I look good, then he was like asking my number, you know, all that stuff.
Right.
And then I was like, I kind of just shook my head. I was like, you know, I didn't even say anything, nothing. So then as I'm walking away, they rolled down the window again, and I'm pretty sure it's the girls that started, like, you know, verbally assaulting me and stuff.
Okay.
And, like, you know, just in the car, they started, like, calling me, like, like, why is my ass out, stuff like that, you know, whatever. And so then I call my friend, and I'm like, hey, like, these people just called
What
me.
friend? Okay.
Because I don't know these people at all. Like, I just be parked in the same spot, whatever.
Right.
So then I call my friend, and I'm like, these people just called me, like, a like, I don't know, I didn't know, I was just walking. So then she was like, okay.
Say that word again a little bit slower. What did they?
Oh, T-H-O-T.
O-U-G-H-T?
No, T-H-O-T. It's like something like,
Nigga, bro, what?
When they want to call you like a
Nigga, like, cops never heard, you never heard that word? If you never heard that word before, you living under a rock,
you
bro.
know, something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
So I called her, I'm like, they just called me a I don't know why. So she was like, okay, well, let's go ask them why.
I thought that word was
So we
around for a long ass
obviously,
time.
maybe we should have de-escalated, but my friend's more the, she, you know, I don't say much, so she didn't like that they were something.
Okay.
So then we go up to them, and she was like, why'd you call my friend like a say that to my face, you know, like, this and that, like, you girl, and then I was like, yeah, like, why'd you call me a by myself? Now you guys, like, don't want to say anything now? Okay. So then the guy in the car, I guess he sees what's happening, he sees, and it is all verbal to this point, nothing, no threats, nothing.
So then let's get to that point.
Yeah, so then he jumped out of his car, and then, you know, and I'm like, yeah, like, why are you guys singling me out when I'm by myself? And basically, I'm just telling them all this. Are you guys
Talking to the girls or to the guys?
We were kind
Or
of just
everybody?
talking in a group, like,
Okay.
like, why are you guys, like, you know, I kind of just got out of my car, you know,
Okay.
I don't know these people at all. I don't know why they're calling me this. So then she was doing that, and then I'm talking, so everything is very verbal to this point. Then the guy jumps out of his car, and like,
The guy with
immediately,
the gun or
guy
the
with
driver?
the gun. Well, no, so basically the three people were outside at first. It was the blonde kid and then the two girls.
All this for two
Then
girls,
as the
bro.
guy with the gun sees what's going
All
on,
this
he
for
jumps
two
out of his
girls,
car.
man, nigga.
Okay.
And basically, like, immediately I see his hands.
Y'all
in his
about to
pants,
say, why
so
y'all
I'm
ain't
like,
stopping these people right here?
Okay. So then he starts talking, and he's the one really talking. Like, the other people, you know what, they insulted me, they didn't do much. It was just this guy, he's really talking, and then finally, like, we're in a verbal argument, and he's talking about I beat women, and then we keep going in a verbal argument.
Cool,
And then he
bro.
pulls
That's very... Woo! Good job, bro. Like, what does he expect, nigga? What nigga, that shit lame, bro. That shit lame, bro. Like, that's some of the lamest shit you could say. Like, just, oh no, I beat women, bro. I beat women. Woo! Woo! Hey, everybody, look at him. He beats women. He puts his, woo! Look at him. You're so cool, bro.
And I was like, all right, let's go.
Like, nigga, come on,
then,
dude.
but like, you
Real,
know,
like,
I guess-
bro, like I said, bro, real women beaters, they don't talk about that shit. They just do it, bro.
Far away
I'm not trying to glorify that shit.
guys at all.
Literally like this.
I gotta
like,
stop pausing,
Like,
by
we
the
were
way,
like
bro.
this,
I know
and then
what
I
y'all
see
be
him
saying
pull the
now.
gun out,
I
and
pause
so
too
we
much.
like this.
Okay.
I see him pull the gun out, I kind of back up because
Okay.
I'm kind of scared. She wasn't really phased by it. Okay.
Okay.
So then
That's not just
talking,
women
he
beaters.
said-
This is my last time about. That's just not women beaters either, bro. Like, that's just like niggas who fight. Niggas who really about that shit. They don't just talk. They don't talk about. They just do that shit, nigga. They just catch you by surprise off that shit. Nigga be walking like looking this way. Bitch, nigga throw a punch at you out of nowhere. Like you didn't even see that shit coming.
Then finally he cocked the gun back, and I grabbed it and I pull her back. I'm like, all right, we're going.
Right.
Like, this isn't worth it. 'Cause, yeah, this isn't worth it. And then so we walk away, and he shouts something out to us like, yeah, cause I'll piss with the something like that. Like, I'll piss with the I'll just basically saying he beats me. Like, that's
He's so
basically the
cool,
premise of what he was
bro.
saying.
What y'all
So
think?
then we walk,
Isn't he the
and
coolest guy all
and
the
I turn
time?
around,
Like, oh my god, does he
something
seem
really
like
out of
so
pocket, and I
cool?
was like, no,
He
like,
beats
you're
women.
just-
Oh my gosh, man.
Okay, I was like, you're just short. Like, you're just shorter than me. Like, you just need to feel like a man, okay?
Okay.
Basically, I was calling him short at this point.
Right.
And then I guess that really got him upset, because that got him really upset. So then he starts walking towards us, and then, like, finally it pulled back. We just walk away.
He
We're
only
done.
pulled the gun once.
No, he had the gun. He had the gun out. He was holding it like this while we were talking.
Okay.
So then finally, like, I guess he got tired of it. So then he cocked it back, and then
I ain't
started,
gonna
like,
lie, bro. Like, to be saying some shit, like some disrespectful shit to a nigga with a gun, Like that is some absurd shit. That's some suicidal shit, bro. I feel like if a nigga were ever like have a gun out, and if I'm in an argument with somebody and they just pull a gun out, they don't even have to cock the gun back, right? He just gotta pull the gun back. Hey, bro, my fault. That's what I'm. Hey, my fault, big bro. Big bro, you good? We good, big bro. Big bro, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll just fuck with you, right, big bro? Hey, big bro, you know, nigga, you know you're the flyest nigga all the time, right, big bro? Big bro, where you get them shoes from, big bro? Nigga, big bro, you always got that shit on, big bro. Big bro, you have emotion, big bro. Big bro, let me tap in with some of that emotion, bro.
Like going like that with it, I don't. But going like that with it, saying, oh, like I'll pistol with
hey,
you,
yeah.
And then, like,
now I see what y'all saying though. When I talk too much in my videos.
And then you came in here.
We came in here, so then like as I was leaving the parking lot,
I thought y'all was trolling.
Like, I get like.
Hell
it's one thing when everything's verbal, but then when you start putting a gun out on people in public, that's different, you know? So then I call the police because he's obviously underage, like he looks underage to me at least. I call the cops and then I'm walking here, so then I'm calling the cops over here. I see him again and he's just like walking past me, looking at me, like smiling all weird and stuff. So then he walks over here, makes a turn, I guess, and walks right back over there. And then he starts talking to one of the employees. And like, sorry, I'm just kind of like.
You good, keep going.
And then he starts talking to one of the employees, and then he was basically saying, "Oh no, they were harassing us. They were harassing us." So I was like, "No, you harassed me first."
Okay, so then you come back here.
So I'm just here calling the cops, and he walks like after. I guess he found like where I was, and then walks here, makes a U-turn, goes back there. So I'm over here in the store trying to call the cops. But then the people in the store obviously don't want me in there because like it's starting a problem. So then they're kind of pushing me out, and then I kind of like.
Is that where?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So then we didn't see any of this. She was over there working. So then basically we get into like another little verbal thing, but then I kind of like didn't want to be in it because I remembered he had a gun. And so then he just walked away down that way. And comes out and she's like, "Oh, what happened?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I was still on the phone with the police for all this.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you think I need to know?
No, just that like the two girls and the blonde guy. They really, like, yes, they were the ones that, like, called out to my car at first. And, like, that's kind of why we're mad, but they really didn't do anything. Like, so I don't think that they should really...
All right, let's go. All right.
It is during this segment that the suspect is identified as Jonathan Mazzeo, 17 years old and already under judicial supervision at the time of the incident. That context reframes the entire situation. Any connection to a firearm immediately places him outside the law. And beyond physical description, officers note something much more significant.
Mazzeo this is a lame-ass situation considering, bro, like how... Like, they all ganged up on her just because she rejected the friend.
Not withdraw from the conflict, but instead sustains it and carries it forward, expanding the risk into the interior of the mall. At the same time, his first informal defense begins to take shape, portraying himself as provoked and minimizing his role, a strategy that will resurface later. For investigators, this segment establishes a central conclusion. This was not a moment that spiraled out of control, but a pattern of behavior that continued despite predictable consequences.
Okay. So basically I left her in the car and I came to work. I get a call and I'm freaking out because like, she usually doesn't call and doesn't answer. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I just got called. I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? Where are you? And then she's like, yeah, by these girls.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's some crazy shit, bro. Like, you gonna call your friend just because somebody calls you a thought? I'm glad, and like, with considering the context that happened after, I'm glad she called her. But
and then so I came to her, and I see her that she's walking. She's in distress, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, let's go.
What do you mean she's in distress?
She's in distress because she just got called. And I'm like, what's going on? So I'm like, okay, let's just go back to your car, let's go outside. So then they come out the car,
I don't know. I think that's how girls are.
I'm like, oh, so I told them, like, you are not allowed to call my friend. Like, you have no respect. You have no sense of authority to come and to tell my friend that she's a problem. You don't even know her. And just because she declined you, I told them, like, the truth. Even if she declined you, you respect that. You don't go out of your way and disrespect her more. That's just not how you handle situations. So basically, I told them that, and then some guy in the car, I only thought there was like 3 people. So another guy hops out of the car, and he's like, I don't know, he's all like angry. I don't know why he's so angry. He just
The
got...
guy that jumped out of the car, is that the one that you just positively identified with? Okay.
Yes. So basically, he hops out of the car, he has his hand in his pants, and obviously I already know what's in the pants. So he's like, oh, like, what are you gonna do about it? I fight girls, da da da. He was like, no, I was the one calling her, da da da. He's like, I can do whatever I want. He was just blabbing, okay? Eggies. But he starts pulling it out, he takes it out the case. I'm telling him.
What do you mean takes it out of the case?
So there was like a little like cubby in it. It was a little cubby. I don't know what it's called. I don't want to go.
Okay. Describe the cubby to me that you're talking
It was like a phone holder.
So was it like a plastic, or was it leather? Or was
No, not leather.
Was it a zip-up case?
No, it was not even a zip-up case. It was just inside of it. It was just a slip-in thing and a slip-out thing.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called.
So kind of like this, a little bit different.
Yeah, but it was just
Yo,
like...
why they didn't blur her
fake.
face out? What the
You know,
hell?
like, it wasn't something that was safe.
Nigga, they did not blur. Hey,
but
that's fucked up, bro.
just like, it looked like fake. You know, like it wasn't something that was safe to be
That's
pulled
actually
in.
horrible editing, bro. Like, wow.
So,
Like
he's just
and
like, oh, I'll
like
shoot
that like you actually need to edit that shit out, bro. Like, cause they're minors
I'll
and
shoot
shit.
you, and I'm like, I'm not scared. Like, listen, I'm not a person that's scared. If you're gonna do something, do it.
Okay.
So I'm like,
Whoa. Hey, chill the fuck out. Put your pride to the side. Once that gun gets out, chat. Put your pride to the side, bro. Put that pride to the side. You're a bitch. Put that pride to the side and automatically become a bitch, bro. Once that gun gets pulled out, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Nigga, you gotta make it back home to your mama. You gotta make it back home to your pops, your brother, sister, auntie, uncle, nephews, cousins, little sibling, all that shit, bro. Don't, once that gun gets pulled out, become that person's bitch, bro.
Not gonna do nothing. He's like, oh, he starts swinging it around, and I'm like, yeah, that's enough for me. Like, if you're not gonna do nothing and you're just swinging it around, that's enough for me. I don't want you to hit me with no gun. Like, no. So I pull my friend. We're going back and forth, mind you. We're going back and forth, but I'm like, you're crazy. I'm like, you are out of the ordinary because you are literally pulling out a gun.
So he said he was gonna shoot you.
Yes, he was. See, he was. I believe my friend got it on video. I don't know if she did, but I see her with the phone. I don't know if she's taking film.
Okay.
But the girls were also video recording, so get their phones. I seen that they were recording us, laughing at us.
Okay.
That
Like,
I can
why
tell
would they
you.
record
So I
some
was
shit like that?
I was just like,
The girls
telling him, like,
on that nigga side.
No, I'm grabbing my friend, we're pulling away.
Not that,
and we
not
start
her
walking
friend,
away.
but y'all know.
Next thing I know,
The other
I'm at the back of the where the shoes are at. I found out, and this young lady and her two sons are running to the back, frightened for their lives, thinking that they're gonna get shot at.
Who's running for their lives?
This young lady and two kids. Just a
Okay,
mother
just
and
some
two.
of the people are parked
Here.
there.
No, here. I just
Okay.
want we walk inside. We walk inside.
Okay, so
We
you're
walk
now
back
separated
inside.
from him.
Yes.
And you're over here.
We walked inside,
Okay.
into the store, and she's on the phone with you guys.
Okay.
So my friend is outside right here, right in front of the mirrors, and she's on the phone with you guys because she didn't want to bring it into the store. So I'm in the back, still working. I'm in my shift right now, and I see these little two kids and their mom. Like, their mom is pulling their kids against the wall, like trying to hide because they're frightened, right? So I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, there's a person out there with a gun, and I start running because I just had an incident with somebody with a gun.
Okay.
So I start running to the front because I'm looking out for
Did
my
you see
friend.
a gun a second time?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But I got told that he was trying to hit her, and he pulled out the gun right here.
Okay.
So I don't know who's seen it. So I don't know who's seen it, but that's what I was told.
Okay.
But so I came outside, and I come to my friend, and then that's when she's still on the phone, and then that's it. I didn't see him a second time out here.
Okay.
But my friend did see him a second
Okay.
time out here.
All right.
I wasn't there for that.
Is there anything else you think I need to know?
The girls were laughing. They thought it was a joke when the guy was pulling out the gun on us.
Right.
I don't know if this is valid, but the guy that was outside, the tall owner of the car, he wasn't there. I don't know if I didn't see him, but I didn't see him at all. The owner of the car.
The driver or the owner?
Yes, the driver of the car.
Okay.
It was just a tall guy.
Okay. All right.
That's all the information I can give you, sir.
All right. You're going to be here till what time?
Until 8:30.
All right. If I need you, I'll come and get you. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
Here, the focus will shift to how Mazzeo attempts to explain what happened. Without being prompted, his version begins to circulate. That the women exaggerated, that he only meant to scare them, and that the situation was misunderstood. For officers, this kind of early clarification does not function as an explanation, but as an effort to
juvenile. You already an at-risk juvenile, bro. They're not gonna believe that
reduce
shit.
responsibility.
I don't even believe that shit, bro.
It also becomes clear that he does not view himself as the one being threatened, but instead frames the intimidation as protection of others. Once it's established that the firearm was not his, the focus moves away from ownership and toward a more critical question: how he gained access to it, and why he felt entitled to use it.
So, you start out with saying, ask you if you have a gun.
No, sir.
To turn around for me? No. Let me do my thing. Right?
Nigga did a full 360.
That guy's hiding guns a lot.
Nigga, come on, bro. You been arrested before. You know the procedure.
But like I was saying, so she came up to our car. And mind you, me and my homeboy are licensed carriers.
Okay.
So he has his license. See, I'm 17, I got it gifted. So he's legally, like, he's over 18.
Handgun?
Yes, it's a pistol, yes.
You can't have one till you're 21.
But I got it gifted to me, so I was
Doesn't matter.
That's
lawfully
he's
carry.
licensed. Well, my homeboy.
All right, so you're wrong on that, but go ahead.
But he's licensed. But anyway, thing is, they come up to our car threatening them on video, threatening those two girls.
The other girls threatening
yes,
these girls.
yes.
Okay.
On their phones, it's on video. They're coming up to them, screaming at them, and I hop out the car like, "What are y'all doing?" And mind you, the homeboy told me to grab his license, so I grabbed it for him, and I have it in my hand, holding it.
You're saying your friend.
Yeah.
You were grabbing a license for him.
Yes, because he said grab his gun. It's like they're coming up trying to fight them when they're young, underage, and the girl came out her job, come fight her. For what? They didn't do nothing.
Okay.
So they came up to the car, right? So I'm not gonna let them just beat on them. So I came out like, what's like, what y'all gonna do? Like, I'm not.
I ain't gonna lie, as a man, bro, you mind your fucking business with some shit like that, bro. You see two girls fighting, bro, unless that one of them is your sister, your mom, or maybe girlfriend, wife, etc., bro, you mind your business, bro. You just let them do what they gotta do.
Nobody,
if you don't mind your business, you break the fight up.
None of that.
That's only two things you can do, bro.
Not talk, safety on everything, and in the holster. And so they came up to have an altercation. I said, guys, go around. I'm yelling at them, move around. Like we're not trying to do nothing. Move around. I'm like, get away. And then they keep coming back. The girl, the JD worker, came in my face to face. I said, move around. I said, I had threatened them. I said, I slap girls, but I don't really slap girls. I was just saying that I'm scared of them. You know? Right. So I slap girls. I move around. Like, I'm not gonna try. So thing is, they were trying to fight them. I was trying to defuse the situation. I said, my part.
Do they know them?
Now he's trying to play like he's Superman, bro. Like he Mr. World
We don't
Peace.
know them at all.
Yeah, you know, they was trying to fight and shit, but I was just trying to defuse the situation by to defuse it with a gun, and I also defused it by saying I slap girls, man. So I'm really the hero.
Here to get Starbucks, and they came up to us.
Where's your truck?
It's outside.
Right out the food court?
Yeah.
These guys are right outside where the food court is.
But we're just about to leave. That's the thing. Like, they came out to us.
It's better to clear this up anyway. If you're telling me what you're telling me, you're fine.
Yeah. It's all on their phone. The video of them coming up to us.
I don't know. They're right outside.
Hello.
He moved his car because they thought they were gonna key him.
So these girls came up. So these two other girls came up trying to fight.
Who am I from with?
Another girl, my dad. These other girls and me and were there, and I'm in the car.
He's not in.
License carrier. So I hop out the car. Driver's gun for him. And everything like that, right? So these girls start trying to fight these two girls for no reason. And I'm screaming at them saying, move around. We're not trying to take a punch out, move around. I grabbed it for him.
Oh my god, he's talking. Yo, get your ass.
So, not too long ago, so back in 2021, I had a GTA charge. I had battery charges, fleeing.
And you're 17 years old, bro. So at 13 years old, you had a GTA charge, battery charge, a gun. How the hell? Like, who was raising you, bro? Who's raising these niggas,
I never had a gun charge. That's why, I'm not allowed. Right now, I got gifted a gun, but it's not with me no more. I gave it back. Thing is, he's licensed. He told me to grab his firearm from him. So I grabbed it. He couldn't grab it, so it dropped down before I picked it up. I was holding it. I was gonna give it to him. And while they were coming rushing me, I backed up. I didn't raise it towards nobody. Didn't point it towards nobody. It's on the like this. I said, get out my face, because girls in my face screaming. I tried to scare her. I said, I really don't hit females. I've never hit females. My dad used to beat my mama. I witnessed that. I don't hit females. I just said it. And then when she said it, she backed up. So I backed up. I said, now, keep walking. And she kept coming toward me. I said, keep walking. So, mind you, the gun's always is in the safety thing. Like
where the fuck was all this tough guy at when your pops was beating up your mama, bro?
I said, now. And then when she said it, she backed. I hit females. My dad. I tried to scare her. I said, I really don't hit females. I've never hit females. My dad used to beat my mama. I witnessed
like,
that.
come on, dude.
I just said it. And then
where the fuck was all that tough guy at when you was witnessing your dad beat your mama up, bro?
She said it. She backed up.
That's when it mattered, my nigga.
I said,
that's when it mattered to be a tough guy and shit, bro. I mean, unless you were like younger and you physically couldn't do shit, okay. But if, nigga, come on, bro. Well, it probably was when he was younger, so I take that back. It probably was when he was younger and he couldn't.
So, mind you, the gun's always it's in the
way younger
safety thing, like the holster. And so she kept walking and stuff, and we start going in. She starts staring me down when I'm walking. I said, is there a problem? So, like, we just told you, come on, we're not worried about you. She's on the phone, saying stuff, cursing me out. I'm like, I said, I'm like, people curse me out, I'm gonna retaliate. I don't like to get loud, but if you get loud with me, I'm gonna get loud. I'm like, bro, you let the whole family get away from me. I'm feeling all that. She's like, yeah, because you coming at me. You expect me not to retaliate? Yeah, it's a mature thing not to. I understand that. But you're in my face screaming at me, I'm not going for that. Especially me. I'm not that type of person, you know. But I don't go look for go do stuff, go find trouble, all that stuff, you know. I'm just trying to be right now. I'm trying to get back on my feet. I just got out not too long ago. I got out because my ex-girlfriend, she stole her mama's car. I didn't know it was stolen. I got all those charges dropped. That GTA, I had 2 GTA charges, but that one just got dropped because that girl stole her mama's car. I didn't know. She came pick me up with good breakfast, and I was held at gunpoint in front of my ex-girlfriend, which that made me change. Like,
hey, bro,
hurts, bro. Like,
cool story, but like, save it for another time, dude.
That I had done in my past, that hurt me because in front of my ex-girlfriend, which that made me change. Like, this hurts, bro. Like, see my girl watch me get held at gunpoint because my charges that I had done in my past, that hurt me inside, and so I gotta change. I started going back to school, getting my GED. School, getting paid, start working. So I'm doing what I need to do now so I can do what I gotta do in the future. So that's why, like, all that, like, see, I'm not from over here. I'm from Lake Worth. So
you know when the nigga lying when he give you this whole story, bro. You know when somebody lying when they gave you this whole, yeah, you know, cause you know, like back in the day, man, I got arrested and shit, bro, and that shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. Like my girl, like my ex-girlfriend, she seen me get arrested for some shit I ain't do, bro. That shit hurt, bro. Bro, that shit hurt. And you know, I'm not from over here, bro. I'm from Lake Worth, bro. And then I see my daddy, like my dad was beating my mom up and shit, bro. Whole time, officer just asked him. Officer all like, bruh, I just asked you if you did it or not, my nigga. I ain't ask you for the full story. I just asked you if you pulled that gun out on that girl. And you over here give me your full biography and shit.
I was raised around a lot of violence, a lot of gang violence.
See?
I'm not a gang member, none of that, but it's just what I was seeing.
That's how you know somebody lying, bro.
Yes, sir.
Mazzio's explanations lose credibility when he acknowledges that he's on probation for a prior juvenile case. While those prior charges are not detailed on scene, their existence alone indicates previous involvement with the justice system. From that point forward, his statements carry a different meaning. Someone on probation understands that any contract with a firearm constitutes a serious violation. For officers, this distinction matters. They're not dealing with a teenager who's unaware of the consequences, but with someone who's already been warned by the system and nevertheless chooses to cross the line again.
You need to relax your arms? I'm sitting there. Make this a little bit easier? What am I doing? I'm chilling.
Relax that shit.
How old are you?
17, it's my dad.
You're 17?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? It's Agent Donald. Hey, nothing. You're Your son, right? Yeah. What's your son's name? Yeah. So he's being detained right now for something that happened with a firearm at the mall. So when I know exactly what happens, I'll give you a call back, right? We're just making notification jail, man. Huh? Why'd you say we're going to jail?
I thought I was. I didn't know that, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. They pushed up on us.
Call back, right? We're just making notification jail, man. Huh? Why'd you say we're going to jail?
I thought I was. I didn't know that, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. They pushed up on us. And my. Damn, bro.
Yeah, we had one person hide a gun really good the other day.
Aggravated that, but they came up to us, sir. But I didn't pull it out. I didn't point it at them or nothing. Or pull it out on them.
You didn't pull it out?
I didn't pull it out on them, no.
Did they review surveillance? Low-key, I'd be mad.
Turn your head that direction. Don't move.
I'd be mad as fuck, bro.
I did not speak to your father, but we will make sure that he is aware.
If like I'm getting arrested for some shit and like niggas ain't even review surveillance,
you will be given an opportunity to make a phone call when you get to the jack.
So if it's your phone, before I give it back, so I don't have to write a search warrant or anything on it, if you go through the phone, I just want to see if there's any evidence before it gets deleted.
Of what?
Like saying, hey, go hide the gun or anything crazy like that.
With the kid?
Yeah.
I don't have his number.
You know, then why are you in the car with him? How do you know?
That's my homeboy's. So that girl right there, the white girl, with the blonde, white one, short one.
Yeah.
That's his girlfriend, and her friend is. See the other girl? That's my friend.
Yeah.
So I was with her.
Okay. So friends through girls?
Yes. There's straight girls in there. There's no phone, no number, no. I have an, but that's not him.
The last message was nothing.
Yeah.
Initially, that was a force estimate. So that was obvious.
Yeah, that's fine. It's no biggie. Alright, then that's fine.
I don't know platforms.
Nah, you're good.
On those you can. On those I don't. You can.
That's fine. I just want to see if there's anything that's going to be deleted that I wouldn't have.
Where's the case, bro?
I don't have a case.
30986.
Yo, son about to get locked up. That is like ultimate parent shit, dude. Your son is about to get locked up, and you over here worried about where your son's phone case is at. Your son not having a phone case, nigga.
Can you go on real quick?
What is this thing? What? It's so fancy. Any last words before we go real fast?
I love you.
Okay.
And,
I'm not trying to spend the whole time.
Bro, even say I love you back. Bro, even say I love you.
I'm not trying to spend the whole time.
Well, John.
Not trying to spend all day with
Damn, that's fucked up.
Am I going there?
Yeah.
I mean, legally I have to because I'm your father, so yeah. Your mom's dead, so she won't be there.
Appreciate it. Thank you
The fuck?
very much. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good night, Tyler.
Following his arrest, Jonathan Mazzio was formally charged with possession of a firearm by a minor, delinquent in possession of a weapon or ammunition, and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The case was filed in the Palm Beach County Circuit Court, where on August the 20th of 2025, he entered not guilty pleas to all charges. The court would set a total bond at $90,000, reflecting both the seriousness of the allegations and his prior judicial status. The case remains open and pending, awaiting decisions that may determine whether it stays within the juvenile system or moves toward proceedings with more severe criminal consequences. The outcome, still uncertain, raises a central question. What happens when a prior warning from the system is not enough to prevent a minor from resorting to armed intimidation again?
Alright, hey bro, if you 17, bro, or if you have kids around that age, make sure you get